my name is Jen Mark and I'm from Dynamic Living, Sports Medicine Clinic and Personal Training Studio. This is our 4th episode in our series on strengthening. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you have informed and have consent from your doctor to exercise and to perform these exercises. As well, if you have a current injury in your knee, which is what we'll be working on today, then I want you to consult your athletic therapist that you're working with. Or if you have any discomfort or pain in your knee during the exercises, that you stop and go back to your athletic therapist before you continue. For our first exercise today, we're going to do a leg curl. So when we're dealing with the knee, we want to get the major muscle groups that go around the knee. So we're going to start with the hamstrings. So you're just going to be at the edge of your mat, lying on your back with your heels on the ball. Okay? To begin with, you can put your hands right by your side, so that you don't have to worry about the stability of the ball moving around. As the exercise gets easier for you, you can go to just your elbows being on the floor and then go to just your body being on the floor and your hands being completely off the floor. So to start, again, we're going to squeeze the glutes before we do any lifting. Lifting your hips up. You're going to roll the ball in towards your hips. Roll the ball back out again. Hips come back down. So hips up. Roll the ball in, roll the ball out, hips back down. To make it a little harder, just your elbows on the ground, lift your hips, roll the ball in, roll the ball out, and hips back down. To make it even harder still, hands across your chest, lift up your hips, roll the ball in, roll the ball out, and hips back down. You should feel the exercise working in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings. So for our next exercise, we're just going to do a basic squat. This is safe to do with even if you have sore knees, as long as you do it properly and don't experience sharp pain during the movement. So to begin, with your feet just a little bit further than hip width apart, and we always start by pushing our hips first and then bending your knees. So to begin, pushing your hips back, bending at the knees, going down as far as you can, and then back up again. Some of the key points, we've talked about keeping our knees in line with our toes, okay, and having a nice straight back so that it's not arched or curled sort of in this position. So we're pushing our hips back, knees in line with our toes, hands wherever you want them, back nice and straight, coming back up again. Coming up so that your knees are totally extended, so that we're working the inside muscle here, your VMO, which is important in knee stability. If you want to make the exercise more difficult, you can add a weight. I always like to have one weight in hand because it makes your core work just a little bit harder. So with your feet just a little bit further than hip width apart, okay? Starting with our hips, pushing down, and back up again, keeping our knees in line with our toes. Let's see that from the side. So I'll do it without the weight first. So you're looking at my back, and I should always be able to see my toes. Starting with the hips going back, knees in line with my toes, back nice and straight, coming back up again. With the weight, feet apart, back nice and straight, and come back up. So at this point, I want to take you back to episode 2 when we talked about hip mobility. And we talked about the clam press, when we were externally rotating our hip, lifting our knee up while lying on your side. That's a great exercise to also help the knees because the glutes and the knees are very much in tune with each other. So the stronger your glutes are, the stronger your knees are, and the more stable they are. So that's also a great exercise to do to help with knee stability. So for our last exercise today, I want to show you the step up. And again, as long as you have no knee pain and you do it properly, you should have no problem. Okay, so with the step, we're just going to put one foot on and that left foot will stay on the entire time. Same principles apply. My knee needs to stay in line with my second toe, so it's not falling in towards the midline. It needs to stay right here. When I step up onto the step, I need to stay straight and tall, not swinging forward from my body. I want the exercise to come from, the lifting to come from my glutes and my quads, okay? So when I go to step up, I stay nice and square. I'm using the left leg to lift me up, fully extend my knee for that VMO again, like we talked about. And then when I step back down, my knee needs to stay in line again. So when I'm coming back up, it's all about my left leg. And again, when I come back down, I don't want too much pushing with your right leg. So when you go to lift, you'll come from the left and back down again. To make the exercise easier, you can step up, step onto the step with your right foot, and then come back down. To make it a little bit harder, you won't step at all with this right foot. So you'll just come up, leave that foot off the step, and come on back down again. Let me show you from the side. With your left foot staying on the step, coming up, totally straightening your knee, and coming back down again. Knee stays in line with your second toe, all the way up, and back down again, no changes from your core. To increase the difficulty from there, you can raise the step and have a higher step to step on. Okay, and that concludes our 4th episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you would like some more information, please contact me at www.dynamicliving.me or 647-351-2649.